Delicate getting the first pick. Oh, get three, Pyro, get three with the
Blade Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another amazing match here at Overwatch Tranquility. It's Friday night, and we are going to be headed straight into the Transcendence tier, where we have Good Boys versus Requiem. I'm all alone in the booth tonight, so you don't get to see my beautiful face. Sorry, just, it would just be too much on the screen for you all to handle. I understand. It's okay. You'll have to cry about it later, but I'm here for you if you ever need a hug. And thank you so much for Juke coming in clutch for us tonight on production. We greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead. We've already let these teams been waiting long enough as we head into Ilios. No big introductions for them as they are these are two pretty well-known teams. You know, Good Boys ending stage one with a win-loss ratio of 3-2, +3 map differential, coming in third place in the Indigo tier, whereas Requiem ended stage one 4-1, win-loss ratio, +4 map differential, second place in the Aurum tier. So these two teams are relatively paralleled. Both teams starting stage two with a 1-0 in our new Swiss style stage two for the Transcendence tier. So let's go ahead and give them a quick introduction. Coming in for the side of Requiem, we have Snipes, Divinity, the Bakery, Sebs, Bleach, and the Mass Effect. And the Bakery is actually subbing in tonight for one of their players. And coming in for the Good Boys, we got Jack, Mr. Mustard Man, Najik, Nikolai, Pinhead, and the one and only Capital. Let's go ahead and get into the action as we start things off on Ilios Lighthouse. We already see the Far Mercy of Mustard Man and Pinhead taken to the air, looking to see if they can rain hellfire down from above. But right now, both Snipes and Divinity looking to see if they can get some pops. Bleach going after Capital, though, is Divinity able to take Mustard Man out of the sky, and Bleach also taking out Jack. I mean, it looks like we see right now 3 DPS on the side of Requiem, the way that we see Bleach playing right now, and it looks like the objective will be captured by the side of Requiem as they start their percentage climb. Now, Jack, we've been seeing some interesting stuff tonight. How about we not talk to ourselves? Okay, that sounds like a really good idea, Jack. As we see right now, the picks Ore coming in once again. Requiem holding a very strong assault against the spawn area of Good Boys, and Good Boys just looking for any way to try to get out of there, and that might be the case. Mustard Man able to get Mass Effect, but will get taken out by Divinity's Sticky Mines. Jack coming in with the hacks, trying to follow up, does take down Divinity as well, as Snipes trying to trade blows there with Mass Effect against Nikolai on that Diva. The point still hasn't been able to get taken yet, or even touched by the Good Boys, because of this just complete assault coming out from the side of Requiem, just not allowing them to breathe whatsoever. But it looks like they will be able to touch. And now Seb's trying to get a little bit of healing, but the damage coming in is Divinity choosing the Mercy. With Snipes coming in with the Tac Visor, getting the double kill right there, looking to see if they can get the follow-up onto Nikolai, as well as Bakery getting the hook shot onto Jack. Snipes will follow up onto Capital, and the good boys, I hate to say it, they just fall in one right after the other. The Diva Bomb comes in, I imagine, for Nikolai to get the quick remake, because right now they're just having such a difficult time touching this objective. Mustard Man getting the boop kill onto Bleach as they go ahead and send him right over the side, and Jack has the EMP online. There are a lot of ultimates ready to go. Nagic with the minefield looking to see if they can touch the objective. Maybe they're looks like they're not even worried about the objective, and I don't know what to think about that. But Bakery does have the whole hog and nothing but the hog online. Seb's sending out the minefield on the objective as overtime ticks away. Snipes and the Bakery getting their picks as the Bakery comes in to give all the bread they got. Triple kill as overtime ticks away, and Requiem quickly taking objective at number 1, the Lighthouse, making it 1-0 here on Helios. Now, since I'm solo casting tonight, I will be taking some moments to breathe and drink water, so I apologize if there is a little bit of silence, but we will try to keep that as much to a minimum, because we all know Captain Jack don't breathe. So let's go ahead and get ready for the action. Once again, a really great showing coming out from Requiem right there. The hog ball torture comp just literally showing to be a lot of torture for the good boys. We were not able to get out of spawn for a majority of that first fight, but now we see the traditional dive coming out from the good boys. Jack and Mustard Man opting for the Sombra Tracer, so not a lot of damage, but really a lot of speed and control, and Jack showing that speed, getting Sebs very quickly at the beginning of that fight. 10 seconds till the point unlocks as the Bakery starting to fall down to half. Snipes trying to see if they can get away, but Nikolai going to go ahead and run them over with those rockets. Bakery trying to see if they can hold on, but there's just so much damage coming out. Divinity able to follow up onto Nikolai after the demake, but Nagic does take down Bakery. And we see already the duplicate coming out for Divinity, able to take down Jack, and going to go ahead and start running for the spawn of the good boys, seeing if they can get some value out of that monkey, sending Nagic to a quick death right after that duplicate is popped, and getting the DMEC onto Sebs right there. Divinity just really a strong showing for the DPS right now, and Snipes just cleaning it up all over the place. Whatever Divinity doesn't get, Snipes easily being able to take over after that. And Bakery, their fill for the evening, showing to be incredibly strong on that hog as well. And I feel like we're just going to continue to see this drawn-out fight right here. Almost captured. Mustard Man able to almost get that objective, but will get contested by Bakery as we continue to see this hold 40% and climbing for Requiem. And the good boys getting ready to move in once again, finally able to get out of spawn as we hit the 50% mark for Requiem. Nagic trying to dole out some damage, but Pinhead sends Bleach straight into the well or off the side. I'm not for certain where that ended up happening. Capital with the Coalescence, though, going to follow up onto Snipes and support the rest of the team, and there come those picks. The only one left on the objective right now, it looks to be the Bakery, but oh no, here comes Divinity on that Winston duplicate once again, just keeping that objective going. Here comes the Primal, sending them off the objective, but if they're not on the objective, you can't hold control, and they will lose it at the 78% mark, giving it over to the good boys. But Divinity looks like they're going to be able to get away as Mustard Man looking to see if they can get some additional hacks right here. EMP is online as Jack throws the pulse bomb, ends up getting Mass Effect right there. Nagic following up onto Snipes. 15% and climbing as the control point looks like it is swapped back over to Requiem's favor. We are heading into final fight territory as the hook comes in for Bakery, not able to finalize the kill right there. Sebs able to take down Mustard Man and looking to see if they can take down Jack as well. The Remac comes in for Nikolai ends up taking down Sebs before the Remac comes in, and as overtime ticks away, the beat gets invested by Bleach, looking to see if they can hold on to this objective. Nagic really trying to hold the choke right here, trying to take Snipes out of the fight, but Divinity coming back in with those mines. Now here comes the Diva Bomb, EMP trade, Sebs and Nikolai both getting the kill with their Diva Bombs, but no one from Good Boys able to touch the objective Requiem in a fervor. Takes Elios 2-0 against the Good Boys, giving them 1-0 in our Transcendence tier matchup tonight. Capital coming in with play of the game. Like we always say, it's good to get that play of the game, but unfortunately, play of the game does not give you the dubs when it comes to victory on these maps. Now, I have to say, I don't believe we have seen. I will double check this as I'm talking, but I don't believe that we have actually seen Requiem in an official featured match just yet. And with the Swiss style, we do have some more opportunities to see teams that have not been featured during the first stage. Like I said before, Requiem did end stage 1 4-1, and that was only second to. Let me just look that up real quick as well. That was only second to Godhand, who is no longer in the tournament anymore. And I know, Thug is going to be all like Pogfish and all that jazz, but you know what? If Requiem's only loss was to Godhand, I think that Requiem might have a shot at this. I'm just saying. Pogfish might have done great, but Requiem might be someone that they have to look out for going into the playoffs here in the coming weeks. But as I said, it looks like we have not seen Requiem yet. This will be their first featured match, and they're just having a go at it right now. Incredibly aggressive, incredibly versatile, and it seems like Good Boys, have no idea how to shut this down. Like no clue whatsoever. And remember, they have a Phil on their team, and just the continued cohesion that is coming out from the side of Requiem right now is just blowing my mind. I got to be completely honest with you folks. So go ahead, pop off in the chat. Who do you think? Do you think the Good Boys have a chance to bring it back on our next map, which is Temple of Anubis, as we go ahead and head into that match? Or do you think Requiem will be their namesake and be playing that as they take the Good Boys out tonight? Let us know in the chat, folks. We definitely want to see it happen. And as always, we want to remind you, hit that heart, punch that bell so you get notified every time we're online. It's absolutely free, and then you don't have to pay attention to the schedule that I give you at the end of the night. You'll just be like, hey, Overwatch Tranquility's on. I'll be able to check that out, man. And then, of course, you can also hit that sub button. It is still September. You can get 20% off a 1-month subscription, 25% off a 3-month subscription, and 30% off, which is almost a third for you math people out there, 30% off of a 6-month subscription. So for just a little over $20, you can get 6 months of Overwatch Tranquility or your favorite streamer. I've gotten a couple of people in this community with that 6-month sub, because I've been just trying to look for ways to help support others that stream and play in our community. And believe me, it has been a lot of savings in my pocketbook. But oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. This is Transcendence here. I'm seeing my baby boy Bastion getting ready to do some damage, but Jack knows is reporting back to the Good Boys. And I gotta say, with what they have, it might be a little difficult to get in. So here we go. My coin term, the Suck Squad. Nagic going to swap over to the Sigma so that they have a little bit more sustain to be able to suck up that damage. And already 2 hacks coming out from Jack, really trying to take down Divinity as much as they possibly can. The Bakery getting stunned out with the rock right there. Is Divinity able to take down Jack? Big Hook comes in, and Capital ends up falling. Seb's able to follow up onto Nikolai as well, as we see the rock coming in once again from Nagic, able to just barely get away. Mustard Man now coming in on the Pharah, able to do some damage and take Bleach out of the fight. But it looks like we're not going to see a Mercy res here. Snipes able to take down Mustard Man, but Pinhead going to bring them back into the fight, as well as Divinity now in position, just going to start raining bullets into the good boys right now, and the chaos continues to ensue. Nagic able to take down Divinity. The split coming in from the Sombra and the rest of the good boys right there are going to allow them to push in. Mustard Man with the double kill as Bleach follows up onto Nikolai, moving into the objective. Sebs and Bleach are the only ones around, and Nagic ends up picking off Bleach without the heals to be had. Sebs is going to be the only one just barely able to hold on to that objective, but Nagic will take them out with a fervor. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining on the clock as they unlock Objective Alpha, and giving them about 5 minutes to capture Objective Bravo. As you can see, I'd love to be able to analyze some of this, but these fights are just going so quickly. There's really very little for me to be able to little time for me to analyze on. But it looks like we do have a little bit of spacing right here. Bakery holding a very frontal assault. And it looks like they're going to stick with the Bastion, which is surprising. I got to say I'm a little surprised that they're holding on to this Bastion. I know I love him. He's my baby boy. But, you know, when you got all the counters, it's really hard. It's really hard to keep holding on, but it looks like they will indeed hold on thanks to Snipes, able to get that double kill and does have the TAC visor online for this next fight. And Bleach is the Reddit Lucio I wish I could be. Just absolutely bullying them. We are essentially in the good boys spawn, folks. And Bleach, what? Punching out Mustard Man in the... Oh my god. This is what I will never be, but I totally aspire to. Sebs coming out with the Gravitic Flux, but gets hacked out by Jack. And there are a lot of ultimates online for the good boys. Mustard Man trying to say no. I'm so tired of you, Bleach. And Nagic in the double kill on Mass Effect and Divinity can give them a lot of space to work with. First tick as they take over the objective. Second tick as we see now Snipe swapping over to the Doomfist. Barrage comes out, takes down Bakery. Bleach able to get the pick onto Capital as the Diva Bomb comes down from Nikolai. We have 3 minutes, 25 seconds for the good boys as they capture Objective Bravo, and we head into round 2. All right, really putting my lungs to work tonight. So we get ready to head back into the action. Now good boys will be going on to the defense, but as we have seen so far, Requiem is incredibly aggressive and in your face. We saw that on Ilios, but we're not really seeing that this time. And I get that they were on the defense, so they're supposed to be picking where the fight takes place and not how the fight takes place. They did shave quite a bit of time off the clock, but that's only like 35 seconds shy of the 4 minutes that Good Boys had to start with. So it's good, but it's not as good as it could have been. So, Temple of Anumis might not be their map. That's totally fine. It can work out that way. Nagic and Nikolai looking like they're going to stick with the Suck Squad, the Sigma Diva here, and try to suck up as much damage as they can, while it looks like, in case I hopefully don't get debated here, Snipes and Divinity sticking with at least Snipes' namesake and coming in on the Widowmaker, with Divinity now swapping over to the Genji. And with those two on those two particular heroes, anyone that is 200 health or really close to that, needs to be careful. As I say that, both Nagic and Snipes end up falling incredibly quickly as the dive comes in. Bakery able to follow up on Pinhead, so there's no healing on the objective right now as Divinity trying to follow up. Jack able to get away just barely, but Divinity ends up taking down Nikolai after the DMAC. Bleach again being the hit scan apparently for their team on Lucio. Ends up taking down Mustard Man as well. First tick already on the objective with 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Sebs will get the final blow on to Jack as they get second tick and third tick, capturing the first objective. And oh my gosh, this is a replay of Thursday in reverse with 6 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock for them to hold objective Bravo. The good boys, I hope they have set up a very good defense. All right, Bakery and Bleach able to get those first couple picks onto Capital and Magic right there. Snipes moving their way onto the high ground as Bleach just a mad lad on that Lucio. And wait a second. Did Divinity just pull a Sensablade? What? What was that? I cannot believe what that was. Snipes able to get the pick onto Nagic as we see Capital riding in on the Lucio, looking to see if they can take down Snipes, but Snipes ain't letting that happen. Bleach getting the nano boost, yo, as the Diva Bomb comes out for Nikolai, trying to hold them off this objective. 2 ticks right now as the time continues to go down. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Snipes taking down Mustard Man's Divinity, following up onto Pinhead. The Far Mercy is having a hard time staying strong on this, and now we see Bakery coming out with the whole hog, nothing but the hog, pushing everyone off that objective. It doesn't matter how hard you punch, Jack. You will not be able to take down this hog. And with now 3 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock remaining, they have set themselves up very well against the good boys. Now 2 minutes on the clock. They were able to hold that first objective relatively well. I believe they were able to shave at least like a minute and a half off the clock before Objective Alpha got captured. So saying they do that again, obviously, for you mathematicians out there, easy day. If everything goes exactly as it has, it probably will be in Requiem's favor going into the half. But never doubt the underdog, folks. I know that Good Boys has been struggling a little bit tonight, but, you know, you just got to believe. You got to believe that they can bring it back here. And it looks like they're going to be coming out with pretty much the same thing. Pinhead opting for the Lucio, and it looks like they're not going to opt in for the Farah Mercy this time around. Capital taking on the Moira. So looking to see if they can match the damage of Reddit Lucio Bleach, who has been like, I don't know how many times Juke has put that person on camera, even though I've been watching, but every time I'm just so amazed by what I continue to see, and oh my goodness. Oh man, they're not even waiting for them to come through the choke. They're holding the fountain, and it is a deadly fountain indeed as the picks come in. Oh man, this is a spawn hold if I had ever seen one. Mustard Man and Pinhead swapping over to the Far Mercy, just looking to see if they can get through the choke point. But Nagic able to get that pick onto Bakery as Bleach follows up on Mustard Man. What is this? How can a Lucio get so many picks onto a Farah? This is ridiculous. But it looks like we do have some remaining members holding the objective. We do have Snipes and Sebs and Mass Effect holding on as best as they can. The objective currently being captured as Mustard Man taking down both Snipes and Mass Effect. Bleach takes out Pinhead. What is with this Lucio, folks? This is amazing play right here. Jack is able to get the hack and pick onto Bakery right there as they go ahead and continue to feed into the objective, just trying to whittle away that time bank at the 40-second mark, though. They will capture objective. Oh no! There comes Bleach in once again. The hook ends up missing there just barely as the res gets booped away. Not going to bring Mustard Man back into the fight. Bleach is deadly on that Lucio. Nagic finally able to take them out. Another 30 seconds added to the clock. They have less than a minute to be able to get into objective Bravo. Divinity already having the Meteor Strike online, looking to see if they can get that Mini Diva. Oh no, never mind. They ain't going for the Mini Diva. They're going for the hog. What? He was in the spawn door. How's that uppercut reach so far away? Oh my gosh. We are dealing with some top tier Transcendence play right here, folks. I'm just at a loss for words at this point. Requiem is just I don't know how we have not heard of this, and maybe I'm just not paying close enough attention. 10 seconds remaining on the clock right now as Bakery and Mustard Man trading picks. Nagic following up on Mass Effect as we see the whole hog coming out from Bakery. Diva Bomb and Barrage coming in. Mustard Man takes down Bakery there at the very last second. Overtime's going to tick away as Divinity follows up onto Mustard Man. The beat coming in from Bleach, trying to save the day. Now the Nano going in onto Divinity. Ori has the next Meteor Strike online, punches out Nagic as Sebs following up onto Pinhead, looking to see if they can get it, and not a tick to be had on Objective Bravo for the good boys. So they're going to end this round 3-2, hoping to hold a very long defense, or we might see a tie here in the Transcendence tier matchup. Alrighty, folks, this is make or break time as we wait to see what the teams are going to come out with. 3 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock for Requiem to take Objective Alpha and a tick on Objective Bravo. Now, Requiem, I mean, I'm going to have, honestly, a really hard time picking a player of the match tonight because we just got so many incredible plays from both teams, to be honest with you. Even though Good Boys is having a hard time, you know, Nagic and Jack and Nikolai are doing their darndest to get those picks as well. But, I mean, the Reddit Lucio coming out from Bleach, Bakery so far on that hog has just been absolutely killing it, even though they're filling in for the team tonight. Snipes and Divinity, it has just been absolutely huge for this team. And it looks like the Good Boys setting up with the Far Mercy once again. Nagic and Nikolai on the Sigma Diva. Jack on those hacks. Looking to see, are they going to try to... Oh, okay, they were just scouting. I thought they were going to try to take out Bleach early. I mean, the way that they keep on targeting Mustard Man, you'd think that'd be a good idea. And Mustard Man actually is going to try to get Bleach instead before they even come into the objective. Bakery opting for the Reinhardt this time around, and Divinity on the May with Snipes on the McCree. So we're seeing a lot of different picks here, but Snipes showing to be just as deadly on the McCree as the Widow, and with Divinity freezing everybody out. Those heads are getting clicked as Bakery just slams them down with that big old trophy. Bleach able to get that final pick onto Nagic. With 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining on the clock, they will grab Objective Alpha, giving them an additional 30 seconds, so they will have 3 minutes to grab Objective Bravo. Plenty of time. So we are now heading into tie territory right there. Mustard Man getting the double kill there onto Bleach and Divinity as they try to feed into the objective. But honestly, I feel like these are going to be a couple of dry pushes right here unless they feel that they can get those picks that they're looking for. Mustard Man just cleaning up from the skies right now, ends up taking down Snipes as well. The hack comes in onto Sebs from Jack, and that damage able to get the D-Mech in. I'm going to let that mini diva run wee all the way home. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining on the clock as we wait for the next push from Requiem. Jack working in that back line right there, does have the EMP online, ready and raring to go. And with Mustard Man coming in with that barrage, oh, the EMP ends up getting 5, but I see. I was mistaking Nikolai's defense matrix for Sebs. I was like, how are you doing that? Coalescence coming out from Capital, able to help Mustard Man take down both Sebs and Mass Effect, and they will continue to get those picks with that EMP barrage combo with the added coalescence there at the end. Good Boys will continue to hold strong on Objective Bravo with 1:30 remaining on the clock. I gotta say, Requiem is is having a hard time getting into this. Bakery now coming in on the Rhine. You don't have that additional healing you can give yourself. You don't have that range as Reinhardt that you normally would. The Deadeye coming out looking to see if they can get a pick. The Diva Bomb comes out just afterwards. As we see, not a pick to be had. Magic also coming out with the Gravitic Flux, able to get Bleach. Fat Shatter coming out from Bakery as Seb's trying to clean it up, able to get the rocket kill onto Nagic, and the bomb will take down Nikolai as we see Pinhead able to bring Mustard Man back into the fight, but Snipes and Seb's just not going to allow them to hold on to this objective any longer. Nagic able to get back into the fight as the ball, but immediately gets taken down by Divinity, who is swapped over to the Tracer to be able to feed back in just a little bit quicker. 30 seconds remaining on the clock as we see Pinhead on that Lucio looking to see if they can play a Bleach, but it's not working out for them. EMP coming out from Jack as they look to see if they can take Bleach out of that fight as quick as they possibly can, but will be unsuccessful. That tick will be had, and Requiem will be playing a sweet, sweet song as they take Temple of Anubis going into the half 2-0 in our Transcendence tier matchup tonight. Again, though, Good Boys walking away with those big play of the games. Able to get those initial picks coming into the objective is what really saved them there to start things off. So, Good Boys obviously have the mechanics to be able to do so, but Requiem, despite the score that we're seeing, we thought that the numbers kind of had them a little closer together, but no, folks. This is a whole nother animal, it seems, that we're talking about right here between Requiem and Good Boys. You know, but Good Boys will have 10 minutes as well as Requiem to go ahead and scout things out, see if they can come up with a different strategy to mess with each other a little more in the second half. So don't go away. The Overwatch Tranquility Transcendence tier matchup of the evening. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
The taste of water at 3 a.m. won't help me fall back to sleep again. Will someone tell me what I'm worth? Even if I say it unrehearsed, I act like I know what I want, but I'm scared of getting lost again. If I were better, I'd call you up and ask whatever you'd laugh unload, but I can't seem to spit it out. I'm choking on a bad fallout. I act like I know what I want, but I'm waking up at 3 a.m. I say that I'm slipping. Will you come hold my hand and tell me how to do this and show me that I can? We're better. I'd call you up and ask whatever you'd laugh unload, but I can't seem to spit it out. I'm choking on a bad fallout. I act like I know what I want, but I'm waking up at 3 a.m.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Overwatch Tranquility as we are having a great old time in the Transcendence tier tonight. I'm your solo caster for the evening, Captain Jack, joined by Juke on production as we are watching this. I'm not for certain what I don't want to call it a massacre. Okay, I don't want to call it a massacre. It's not looking good for the good boys right now. I'm just saying, it's not looking good. They're putting up a really great fight, but Requiem is putting up a little better fight. So that's kind of what we're sitting at right now. Requiem coming in 2-0 right now against good boys after the first half. Our next map is going to be Eichenwald. So be sure to be popping off in the chat. Do you think it's time for that beep beep reverse sweep for the good boys? Do you think they're going to be able to turn this around as we head to, as NPC calls, the poor man's King's Row? Or do you think that, Requiem is already playing their exit tune right now? They're already headed to victory, and they're going to finish this up, whether it be 3-1 or 4-0. Let us know there in the chat what you all are thinking as we go ahead and get ready to get started on this map. As always, a reminder, hit that heart, punch that bell, September, all that jazz. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of it because I'm trying to reserve my voice as much as possible. But as a matter of fact, how about that beat drop last night? At this point, y'all have already watched it. What'd you think? All right, do you like the way that we're doing things? Gizmo and I are always looking for, are definitely going to be looking for ways to improve, as doing kind of an interview format like that is very new for myself. So if you have any ways for us to improve the beat drop, be sure to reach out to myself or Gizmo Charmander in the Discord. We'd be happy to take any and all suggestions on how to make the beat drop even better for y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get into the action. As we see on the defense, again, we got some of that hog and ball torture, but ooh, it looks like we're opting for the Rhine Diva this time around, which is great, with Divinity and Mass Effect being on the far mercy. Snipes trying to pull their way back, looking to see if they can click that head, trying to see, almost getting Jack right there, but not able to finalize the kill, and those Snipes just barely missing, and Snipes will go down to Jackie Boy as they go ahead and start trying to take this objective. Mass Effect able to get the res up, but gets taken down by Jack. Jack coming back into the action. Jack is on the attack right now with the triple kill, looking to get the next one here onto Bleach. Sebs ends up falling, going straight into the shotguns, but Snipes getting rezzed in, able to get that pick onto Capital, but will have to retreat back to the safety of the team. 5 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock as the payload is unlocked and moving its way into the streets. Now, this is a point in the game that might be a little hard for Bleach, who is currently Reddit Lucioing in the background, in the backline. But it looks like they were able to get out just fine, so that's good. Once the gate opened up, I guess they had a little bit more opportunity. Barrage coming out from Divinity, able to take down Magic, but Snipes falling just shortly before that. Able to trade blow for blow right there, but that's one ultimate. Make that two. As Seb's using the minefield in the choke to be able to take them down. Ends up running over Jack as well, as Divinity following up on Mustard Man. And right now, Snipes just waiting for those spawn exits, looking to see if they can pick. Almost getting the second one there on the Mustard Man. Talk about some perfect positioning right there. And it looks like we will see Nikolai try to get up there and take Snipes out of the fight, but Divinity holding strong right now in the sky, not really having a whole lot of challenge from the May Reaper. But again, we're also not seeing a whole lot out from their team in terms of trying to hold the objective either. So the payload, until recently, just taking a little break, but it looks like it's moving forward once again as we see the picks coming in. Snipes just keeping Jack at bay now with a lot of these high angles. Icicle ends up going straight into the face, but not going to get the final pick right there. Nikolai getting demeched as they try to take out Snipes on the high ground, but the payload keeps moving forward as Capital and Bleach end up trading Coalescence and beat. Valkyrie gets popped for Mass Effect as well, keeping the team up as Bakery and Divinity getting picks Seb's able to follow up with one of their own onto Capital, and Divinity just sending Pinhead right over the side. You could say Pinhead got pinheaded. With 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining on the clock, it's very difficult to see how they may push in here, but Jackie boy, oh Jackie boy, those deaths are calling, and there it is! Jack able to get the pick on the snipes after we saw the sights coming out. They're moving their way onto the high ground now as the good boys looking to see if they can get a good angle. Jack able to take down Mass Effect as they come in for the res, and Divinity going to have to go for those heals somewhere else as to not get picked off. Bleach there on the side looking to see if they can get a good boop as Nagic able to get the double kill on the tank line of Requiem. Snipes is the last one to fall to Jack as Bleach trying to dive in. Divinity coming in, but the umbrella does not shield Pinhead as Jack and Capital are able to get those picks. 4 minutes remain on the clock as we see Bakery and Nagic just going at it in this side room, looking to see if they can continue onward. Nagic will hold strong as the main tank difference Rhine as they start pushing into objective number 3. All right, here we go. One more time. Diva Bomb coming in. Nikolai able to take down Bleach as Jack follows up on to Snipes. And it looks like the cleanup is coming in one more time. Nagic able to follow up on Sebs as Capital using the Coalescence to take down Divinity. And it looks like we will see Snipes now coming out on the Doomfist, but again, just way too much damage coming out from the good boys, setting themselves up really well for round 2 with 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. All right. Well, I have to say, interesting change from the first half there. Good boys keeping very good momentum, but I'm not for certain if it's necessarily good boys or if it's Requiem just saying, all right, name of the game is let's see how many kills everyone can rack up, and at the end of the round we'll see who wins. Because they were just kind of all over the place, like except for that one time that the payload got stopped in the gate. The good boys have literally been pushing the payload the entire time. That was the only time that the payload ended up getting stopped, and they took objective Alpha relatively quickly. It looks like they are going to stick onto this May Reaper strat, though. It has been working out for them despite not having the hit scan. But it looks like, oh no. Is Nagic gonna pull an NPC from the admin pugs right here and just charge someone off the map? Oh man, that might be funny. That might be a little funny right here. Here they come. Oh no, they're just gonna try to fight him in spawn using the Maywall to separate him out. Nikolai able to pick off Divinity as they're not able to get back into the spawn. Mass Effect does end up getting Nagic in turn, but Jack will follow up on Sebs after the DMAC comes out, and it looks like the Maywall is now separated out Bakery. They're looking to see if they can get those picks, but it looks like they're just going to go ahead and pull back since Nagic is not back in the fight with them to provide more protection on that shield, but they have shaved off quite a bit of time on that time bank. Jack falling low, but Nikolai able to run down Divinity before they're able to finalize that kill. Pinhead following up on Bakery as well, and the good boys are bringing it back, folks, shutting down this next push as well as Pinhead running in with Mustard Man ends up taking Snipes out of the fight, staggering them out just a little bit more as we hit 3 minutes in the time bank. All right. We see Bleach doing a little mercy wiggle right there. Not for certain if they were trying to res somebody or not based on the angle, but Mass Effect and Nagic trading blows in the side room. They're going to go ahead and take them all out. Oh, but oh man! Ooh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, but Divinity trading ult with Magic right there, knowing that if you do not take out that Echo, 1 or 2 Earth Shatters may come out in that fight. That's another minute shaved off the time bank as we go ahead and see Requiem getting ready to head back into the action now. Pinhead and Capital taking the anti-nade right there as we see now Divinity swapping over to the Pharah this time around, but the Blizzard comes out from Mustard Man. Nano getting fed into Bakery as Snipes living up to their name, getting the double kill onto Magic and Mustard Man. The Diva Bomb does grab Mass Effect and Pinhead taking down Bakery, so it's a 4v4 fight, trying to hold strong. The anti-nade ends up saving Snipes, able to get that final pick with the punch as Divinity and Snipes take down the healing line of the Good Boys. With a minute 30 remaining on the clock, it looks like Good Boys will have to give up Objective Alpha, giving them 4 minutes, a little under 4 minutes, to take this objective and start moving it through the streets of Iconor. All right, as they make their way to the gates now, we're seeing, wow, Bakery just getting assaulted from behind, didn't even see it coming. Snipes able to take him down, and without the shield, there's nothing to stop that Deadeye. Able to get Pinhead and take down Mustard Man. Capital, no shield means it's easy pickings for Snipes as they go ahead and hold strong. Divinity coming up on that barrage, 80% in climbing as they rain rockets into that side room. Excuse me. And it looks like we're going to see the Good Boys now coming back out into the action, trying to make their way onto the high ground, seeing if they can get them off and hold this choke. But Snipes, as they're dropping down, ends up taking Pinhead with them. Diva Bomb going onto the high ground, ends up grabbing Mustard Man because Magic fell off the wrong side as everyone else. As we see now, the barrage comes out from Divinity, able to get the DMAC onto Nikolai, allowing Bakery to finalize that kill. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining on the clock as we see Bleach and Divinity making their way into that window, trying to see if they can hold them at bay at the spawn, but the Good Boys ready and raring to go. Here they come. Shatter comes out, but gets nothing but shield. Jack getting slept out of the Blossom in the backline, but the Coalescence of Capital trying to hold strong right there. Maywall protecting them against the Deadeye of Snipes on that bridge. Perfect timing there for Mustard Man, but it looks like they will fall just shy of objective number 2 with 2 minutes remaining on the clock for Requiem. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised by that Bleach was just trying to get their attention. If they had just gone back, they actually probably could have gotten to Divinity, despite what we saw here. But it looks like they're going to move in nonetheless. Jack able to get the pick onto Bakery as we see Bleach, the boosty, ends up getting the pick onto Mustard Man, but Pinhead takes Snipes over the side as well. Blow for blow, these Lucios are holding strong right now as the sleep dart. Oh no sleep dart, but I thought it was. Divinity ended up getting the final blow onto Jack right there as they continue to hold strong right here. Nikolai really trying to keep Divinity at bay as we see the beat coming in for Pinhead. Whoa! Divinity sending Magic over the side as they tried to tackle out Bakery right there, but the Blizzard will go ahead and solidify that. The barrage comes out, D-Max Nikolai, as we see Bleach take them out, but Divinity ends up falling over the side. I'm not for certain how that happened, but the team kill rings out for the Good Boys as they go ahead and hold this objective just a little bit longer. All right, Snipes living up to their namesake once again, coming back out on the Widow with Divinity, now on the Genji. This worked out really well for them on Temple of Anubis, but the question is, can they make it happen now? Bakery also swapping over to the Hog as the Diva Bomb comes out for Sebs, ends up grabbing Magic from behind. Coalescence now coming out from Capital, trying to see if they can keep them up during this fight. 2 seconds, 1 second remaining on the clock as the big boop comes in from Pinhead, not able to send them over the side in the end, though. Divinity able to take down Mustard Man, but Pinhead able to get the D-Mech on to Sebs, and now we see Nagic on the ball, trying to see if they can hold strong, but Snipes taking out Jack from a distance, not going to be able to pop that Blossom to be able to hold on to this objective. Diva Bomb coming out now, and it goes high. Overtime ticking away right now. Not able to get anyone as we see the feed continuing to come in. The blade comes out from Divinity, and now we see the beat being dropped by Bleach, and here come the picks for Requiem, looking to get into that third objective, looking to pound down those doors. The triple kill comes in from Divinity, clutch, as they pound into objective number 3 with 1.5 minutes on the clock. All right, it looks like everyone did get the far spawn, so not going to have to worry about that staggered fight right here. Not going to have to worry about trying to get away. Almost being able to get that pick onto Divinity as we see Capital. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Captain Jack here in post-production. Just wanted to let you all know that we had some issues with Discord on Wednesday when we were trying to record this, and so if things seem a little out of place, or you might see some video cut out, it's because at the end of the day, we were trying to troubleshoot as well as do production at the same time. I want to give a shout out to Juke once again. Thank you so much, buddy, for trying to keep things going as best as we could despite the difficulties. But again, thank you so much for sticking with us. We appreciate you all watching the show, and I'll go ahead and turn you right back to it so that you can finish enjoying what we got.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Taking off. Hiya.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hi.
Hear me all right?
Victory. Play of the game. Double
Okay, this is super irregular. I'm doing the best I can. Um, but this is Juke. I have added my own microphone. I know it's not the good microphone. But yeah, Discord has taken a poop. I thought I had my TeamSpeak set up like usual, just in case, but something's going on with that as well. Not exactly sure what. So yeah, I'm just going to do my best to solo cast while I produce. The absolute nightmare of trying to take all 3 roles at the same time, but you know, I'll do my best. Yeah, so looks like a... Yeah, I can... So they can't hear you, Captain. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Captain Jack? Hello. Why are... Okay, I'm assuming you can't hear me then. So we should be rolling into Junkertown momentarily. Yeah, it was pretty impressive from Good Boys. I have to say that when we were watching Requiem on the first 2 maps, we were speculating, oh, you know, they have more left in the tank. They can, you know, turn it on to another degree if they really want to. You know, maybe they're just screwing around a little bit. But when push came to shove, it didn't happen. They didn't kick in that extra gear. Nothing else really happened, and you know, we were left with Good Boys going to map 4 here, only down 1 map. So still an opportunity for them to bring it back. Tie this one up 2-2 and bring us to a control map 5. So excited to see that. Again, I'm trying to fill in for everything right now. So the casting, the observing, you know, anything like that might... Again, they can't hear you, Captain Jack. Just make sure that if you can hear me steady for a minute or 2, then let me know, and I'll put your audio back in and turn mine off. Until then, yeah, just let me focus here. It's hard to do all 3. So it looks like we'll be coming out on kind of a dive here from the good boys, and hopefully we'll see some more good sniper gameplay coming out of Requiem. They've been very impressive. Okay, I got to accept this parsec thing for Captain Jack so he can see what's going on. There we go. Yeah, so we've seen some very impressive sniper gameplay from Requiem thus far, and looks like it's still serving them well as Divinity's able to get that first pick. You're able to see from the old percentage there that they were getting quite a bit of work done. As Divinity is able to hold off Nagik on this Hammond, getting him quite low. But starting to take some real estate here for the good boys as they push in. Clearing off these bridges is vital, and it looks like they've been able to do that. So now they're going to be able to pressure this back line. You see Pinhead already getting into snipes in the back there by the cars, as well as Mustard Man getting onto Divinity. All the while, the cart pushing very well here. We'll see if Nikolai maybe decides to send in this bomb. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a read Mac. Sab's electing to use the Flux. Get some space there. It's down to just Nagik. I believe this push is going to be over. Vitally, though, getting close to that Dragon Blade and the EMP coming in from Jack. Just going to have to see if maybe Moss Effect will be able to hold them off, but he's a little bit out of the fight here. And it looks like perhaps Discord is done pooping the bed. I'm going to go ahead and let Captain Jack take over, which will also take a second. Alright, they should be able to hear you and not me.
Hello? Am I good now? Can I
Sounds
come
okay
back
so
to
far.
play? Alrighty, let's go ahead and get back into the action. Sorry about that, folks. Just no matter what we do, it just seems like somebody's out there to mess with our day. But after that victory from Good Boys right there, turning things around, that beep beep reverse sweep looking to hold strong, but not really right now on Junkertown, as Divinity already getting chased off there by Nikolai, looking to see if they can keep them off this objective. Only 57 meters pushed as the dive continues to try to blow in, and I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that we're seeing this come out. We saw the big EMP coming out there from Jack, ends up getting the 3 as Mustard Man takes down Divinity. Snipes able to take down a Mustard Man and end that blade quickly. It looks like Snipes still trying to get some picks right there as Moss Effect able to support them from that distance, and we will see that pick now onto Capital there in the end. Only 50 seconds remain. Say again? Oh, okay, gotcha. So hopefully now the game sound is back. We're just kind of adding things in as we go, hoping that something doesn't go awry. Once again, we got grab. No, oh man! Oh, that was good. Oh, that grab dragon against the wall ended up getting Pinhead, but Mustard Man will trade with a Bleach. Magic with 4 health after using the Primal, able to get back to spawn to get healed up. Only 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Jack now swapping over to the Tracer, looking to see if they can stay strong on this objective, but the Sigma Zarya been working out so far. Let's hope it keeps up. Now the window coming out for Moss Effect as the Diva Bomb goes high! Ends up getting nothing but Immortality Field as the Coalescence now coming out from Capital, looking to see if they can take Sebs out of the fight. Snipes ends up falling as Divinity takes Jack off of the cart. But overtime continues to tick away. Divinity trying to get at a better angle, looking to see if they can get those picks. But now with Bleach out of the fight, it's going to be really hard for them to continue to hold on. Mouse Effect now swapping over to the Moira, but not able to get back in enough time as Pinhead ends up getting the double kill. As overtime ticks away, they will grab objective number 1 with 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Is my will.
I have to say that hold was really working out for them. And it looks like now we are going to see Najik and Nikolai swap back over to that Ryan Diva that was working out so well for them. And I've got to say, I was a little surprised to see them starting off on the dive when it hasn't been working out for them so far. Nikolai will take down Bleach, trying to be that Reddit Lucio in their backline again, but Snipes will follow up onto Pinhead. So without either Lucio in the fight, we're not going to see a lot of speed coming out from these engages. Oh, but the Gravitic Flux coming in. No additional damage, though, due to the May wall separating out the team. Dragon Straight gets sent in as well, but they're going to be able to keep themselves protected, getting out of the way of those dragons just in enough time. Bakery, though, able to take down Jack as the Coalescence comes out from Capital once again, looking to see if it can dole out some damage. Snipes able to take down Mustard Man as Bakery trying to hold on to that cart, but Nikolai and Nagic feeding back into the objective, trying to get themselves going. That mech is now out for Nikolai as Capital ends up getting punched out by Bleach, and with a minute remaining on the clock, the good boys are going to be headed back to spawn here rather shortly as half the team gets bullied here in the corner. I thought they were going to end up getting taken out, but it looks like they're going to be able to hold on just barely. Looks like we're not going to see the full advance. 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh man, that's what they were doing. Grab Dragon comes out, but it's not enough for them to take out the entire team. Nagic ends up falling to the Dragon, but Nikolai has to fall soon after. And with 30 seconds remaining on the clock, they are just running back to spawn to get healed up and hope that they can touch that objective and get back. Seb able to get that pick onto Jack, as we see the Lucio 1v1 going on through Snipe's scope right there between Pinhead and Bleach. Bleach falling incredibly low as they are able to get back to the safety of the team. Lots of ultimates getting ready to come online. Got to be able to touch that card. And here they go. Overtime ticking away one more time. Coalescence coming out as well as the the Diva Bomb now coming out from Nikolai. Ends up grabbing Seb on the high ground, using the Blizzard to try to hold strong. Oh no, Nagic, you can't get, I don't think you can do under the car like you can do under the payload right there. It doesn't work like that. Overtime continuing to tick away as Snipes technically the only person on the payload until now, as they go ahead and get the DMEC onto Nikolai. Divinity will take him out with the elbow drop, and Snipes following up onto Pinhead. A very rough Junker Town there, folks, as we see round one complete, just shy of objective number 2.
Switching sides.
I gotta say, that was really interesting right there. I wasn't able to catch a whole lot of that first part, having to reset my computer and whatnot to try to see if we could get back into Discord. But based on what I'm seeing, it's just odd. The dive that was coming out from the side of Good Boys just wasn't doing the job. It just wasn't getting the picks that they were looking for, and it was getting shredded by that double sniper. I mean, dive is great if you're within a range that you can get to who you're getting to, but I mean, Snipes was like all pretty much by the gate, by the spawn for the attackers on objective 2, like, was way away. And when you're that far out, it doesn't matter how far you dive, like, you're not going to be able to get out there and do the damage that you're looking for. So I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that we didn't see a shift come out earlier, but they were still able to get that objective. And now I was gonna say, are we gonna see some pirate ship? Are we getting super cheesy here in the trans tier tonight? But no. We are, you know? Yeah, there we go. There's my Bastion boy. Oh, but the Maywall almost splitting them off. We're now going to see Divinity staying protected right there, looking to see if they can get a pick on to Nagic right there, as Jack falling incredibly low. Seb's able to get the kill right there onto Nikolai, heading out the side door, expecting all of them to come out that front door when the Maywall came up, but nope. Nagic will go ahead and take Moss Effect with them, though, as we go ahead and see the payload make its way into Objective 1 with 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. All right, and it looks like Divinity already set up once again. And here's what I was talking about. Snipes and Divinity way far out, being able to dole out a lot of damage over distance, trying to keep the good boys at bay as much as possible. And Snipe taking out Jack mid-air as Najik is able to follow up on Bleach, bullying their backline. Good boys working their way into the backline, trying to get close to Cart, but Seb's able to take down Najik. The DMAC comes in onto Nikolai as we see Divinity trying to get that punch kill. Unsuccessful. Seb's ends up cleaning it up for them anyway. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the clock as they push into Objective 1, and I don't think they are going to be able to touch. So that is going to be now 5 minutes to just push to just shy of the end of Objective number 2 here for the side of Requiem. It's going to be interesting to see if they can hold on to this as the sights now come out from Snipes, trying to provide some support there for Divinity from a distance. Bleach on this Reddit Lucio is just blowing my mind with the amount of damage that's coming out from them. Divinity coming up when the Gravitic Flux comes up, taking Capital and Mustard Man out of that fight, and that payload getting ready to start moving forward. Jack with the Pulse Bomb does get Seb and a pick on to Moss Effect just before that as well. But now Divinity coming out with the tank mode, looking to see if they can take Jack out of the fight. Will be successful with the help of the Bakery. Mustard Man, though, getting Bleach right outside of their spawn, but with 4 minutes on the clock, it's going to be very difficult for them to try to hold this with only a few meters remaining. They're giving up a lot of space. Final fight territory. Here it is. Blizzard and Graviton come out to counter one another, and the trade comes in. Divinity able to DMAC and get the pick onto Nikolai's. Bakery follows up onto Mustard Man. The angle coming in, trying to see if they can hold this cart for all they have. Shatter coming in from Najik, but with the only one being close to the objective. Capital just barely able to touch, and now here comes Jack, just barely able to touch as well. 0.14 meters, the Diva Bomb comes out, but not able to touch. Requiem walks away with the victory tonight here on Junkertown, 3-1 in our Transcendence tier matchup tonight. And as if we didn't know it, every time you see a Bastion boy, they get their play of the game. Just seeing the cleanup, the shutdown right there to start things off, and then just the additional picks coming out from Divinity worked out really well for them. They just didn't have an answer to try to shut that down for that push. So it's unfortunate, but good boys, you gave it a really, really good effort to try to take them down. But Requiem, we gotta, podcasters, we gotta keep our eyes on Requiem, because I feel like the sun is setting on Pogfish right now, and I cannot wait to see the matchup between them and Requiem after this show of force this evening. So go ahead, pop off in the chat who you believe your player of the match is tonight. I mean, honestly, we have got so many incredible players, but I mean, as much as I hate to acknowledge a Reddit Lucio, when you see a really good Reddit Lucio, you just gotta give some attention. So I am going to have to throw it to Bleach. I mean, not only giving really good support and a lot of well-timed beats for Requiem, but I mean, just a mad lad. The amount of times that Bleach took out Mustard Man in the air on Farah as Lucio just boggles my mind. Like, that is a god tier Lucio player right there, and I just cannot contain myself with how absolutely impressed I was at what I continued to see over and over from them. So congrats to you, Bleach, walking away with my player of the match for the evening. While you all go ahead and keep popping off in that chat, letting us know excuse me, who you think deserves to be your player of the match. I'm going to go ahead and let you know our upcoming schedule for the next week. Sometime this weekend, either Sunday or Monday after the podcast, we will be seeing the YouTube premiere match between Battalion and Flying Lions in the Discord tier. Those are two big powerhouses, and I'm really excited to check that out. You can see that over at youtube.com/OW Tranquility. And it looks like right now it's scheduled for Monday night, but there might be some changes. We might be able to get that out a little earlier for y'all. And then we go into next week, our final week of stage 3 or stage 2. Week 3, stage 2. Come on, Captain Jack, keep it together. As we hit the ground running in the Harmony tier on the Tuesday the 29th between Courage. I haven't gotten the exact pronunciation on that one yet, but indeed they have Courage coming in to the second half of this tournament and ready to rock some heads. They'll be facing off against Rebirth in the Harmony tier on Tuesday night. Thursday night in the Discord tier, we'll be seeing Tailwind versus Exodus. And your Friday match for next week is to be determined, because we're doing this Swiss style, and even they don't know who they're facing yet, because we got to take in all the accounts on Friday night once this match airs to determine who will end up facing each other in the next set of matches. So be sure to hit that or punch that bell, because then you don't have to worry about what I just said. You'll just get notified every time Tranquility is online. I'm trying to tell you, Forehead, that's how it works. You can also hit that sub button. It is still September for just a couple more days, so try to save that money all you can. Save it for Captain Jack, because I tried to do it myself for Tranquility, but since I've been subscribed so long, they were like, no, you already do this. No, you can't save money. So save money for me. I would definitely appreciate it. Everything that you invest into this community, it comes right back out with the t-shirts that we give away on the podcast, the gift cards and stuff that we did during event week. You know, those are continued stuffs that continue on into the future of OW Tranquility. So the more you support us, the more that we are able to give back to all of you. So please, anything that you can do to help is greatly appreciated. Once again, special thank you to Juke for dealing with the not only filling in, but the incredible amount of issues that we have had this evening. We definitely appreciate all the work that you do for us. And my name's Captain Jack. This is Overwatch Tranquility, and we will see y'all next time.